What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm 𝐸𝐬𝐬, also known as Alexia on all social media platforms. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Well, like, y'all kind of can't follow me on Twitter no more because, like, my Twitter's gone. Yeah. But anyways, as y'all can tell by the title, this video is a how to start your YouTube channel as a teenager. And I haven't did like a sit down video in a long time. So this right here is like, it's kind of like, I'm kind of scared. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about it. But when I did ask y'all on a Instagram little question thing, it was like a lot of views. Like, I normally don't get that many views, and it's lots of questions. Lots of questions. So what I basically did was put all those questions into my notes, and I kind of like organized it in a certain way that I don't get off topic in this video because I love to talk. So I don't want to get off track on this. Yeah, just a little background for my new viewers, or if you just came here just to see this video. I'm 𝐸𝐬𝐬. I started YouTube like 2 years ago, didn't take it serious until last year of October, which is when my great-grandmother passed. I just felt like I had to do something to make her proud, and YouTube felt like the way to make her proud. So a year later, I am at 62,000 subscribers. Now that I know how to get up there and I know how to make money, edit, and constantly put content out, I kind of wanted to share this with y'all. As teenagers, this is when we need to start. I feel like we be too scared to start as we're younger because we feel like we don't have as much power or we can't do as much. So that's why we say, oh, I'm gonna start this when I turn 20. Oh, I'm gonna start this when I turn da-da-da-da. But no, I started YouTube when I was 13. Hey, you can do it too. You can make money off of YouTube too. Rich off content for the rest of our life. I don't care if I'm 60. I'm separating this video into 9 parts. If you watch my other video that's similar to this, I separate it into 9 parts too. But I feel like I have grown more as a YouTuber, so I have a lot to say. Okay, I got a lot. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to catch up on. So the parts that I'm separating into is the basics, equipment for beginning YouTubers, equipment for advanced YouTubers, content, editing, thumbnails, making money, getting monetized, sponsorships, and the questions that y'all asked me. So first, I'm gonna just give a little disclaimer, this, that, and the third. YouTube is not easy. It's really a job. You're working a job, but not working a job, if you get what I'm saying. It takes a lot of dedication. If you're not dedicated, you won't see numbers. It takes a lot. So if you're not ready to make that commitment, I wouldn't say to start a YouTube channel, because consistency is key to starting YouTube. I have to tell that to myself constantly because I get real inconsistent sometimes, and I hate that. But consistency is the way to YouTube. Consistency is really the way to life if you think about it. Yeah, that's my little disclaimer. Now we can really get into it, get into the tea, get into what y'all want to know. We're gonna start with the basics. The basics that I have for y'all guys is to basically be yourself. Don't put on the front for anyone, because you can see when somebody put it up a front. For instance, let's use Lil Tay. When she was like, I'm getting all this money, da-da-da-da. We all seen it was a front. We seen it. We most definitely see the front. So make sure you be yourself at all times, because that's what make viewers want to watch you, because you're yourself. They like you. Don't give them nobody else. Don't give them, let me think. Don't give them Quan. Don't give them De'Ara. Give them you. The next thing I have on here is be consistent. I already said that. Consistency is the key to YouTube. You won't see numbers. You won't see growth. A lot of questions that y'all asked me, y'all said, how did I start my channel? I started by being consistent. Really, that's what I did. I posted everything that I could because I wanted to get my name out there. And you also need good quality. You don't want to watch a YouTube video and it's shaking, it's glitchy. You don't want to watch that. So that's probably why a lot of y'all channels are not growing, because y'all not giving them the best quality. I'm not saying you have to go buy a camera. You don't have to buy a camera. You can record on your phone. I started recording on my phone. Just make sure you got like a tripod if you was to record on your phone or anything, so your content won't look as glitchy or moving. That's all I got for the basics when it comes to YouTube. Next, I got equipment for beginner YouTubers. Around this time, everybody has been trying to start their channel. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they should just go buy a camera, record on their phone. They don't know what to do, and a lot of y'all ask me, and it be kind of hard to get to all the DMs of what camera to get or this, that, and the third. So what I put for equipment as a beginner, I said use your iPhone. You don't know if you like doing YouTube yet. You have to get the feeling of doing it. Start recording on your phone to see if you like doing it before you go out and buy an actual camera. That's really what you need to do. Get a tripod. Like I said, you don't want glitchy moving content. So if you're going to have your phone, get a tripod so you can just hold it and you won't have to be shaking. Lastly, get a ring light, some type of light. And what y'all see that's making everything just light right here is my ring light. If I didn't have my ring light, my video would look real dark, real gloomy. Next, I got equipment for advanced YouTubers. When you're beginning to be a little advanced at YouTube, of course you want to go get a camera. The G7X Mark II was my first camera, and I'm not giving my baby away. I feel like this was a great. This was a great first camera for me, and I would never take that away from this camera. I literally love this camera. This is my baby. This is what made me Ramari Alexia. Advanced YouTubers, I would say get the G7X Mark II or the Sony ZV-1F Mark II, I think it is. These cameras work very well for me. I'm recording on the Sony ZV-1 Mark II right now. I just moved away from my G7X Mark II. Yeah, as you get advanced, of course, you're going to want a camera, and those are 2 camera options I will give y'all. This camera is about $750 at Best Buy, I believe. If not, I'll put the correct number on the screen. And my Sony ZV-1F, I think it was like, I don't know, it was almost $1,000, y'all. I think it was $899 or like $900 or something. I'll put that up there too. But these cameras are not cheap, so that's why I say you have to be dedicated before you start. Then you want a tripod for your camera. This is how the tripod for my camera looks. I got a different one now because, of course, I got my Sony. But this is a camera tripod. You will also need some type of lighting and stuff for your videos as an advanced YouTuber. Next, we're going to get into content. A lot of y'all be asking me, how do I know what to post? And, like, what's the first video I post? So, first, before you start your YouTube channel, you want to think of your niche. Like, what are you doing on your channel? A creator's niche refers to the genre or subgenre they explore in their content. So what is your content about? My content is really like lifestyle. Like, I have a real lifestyle content. I do a lot of vlogs. It's just me. Some people might have gaming. They don't record their life. Some people might have just makeup. So you have to think about your niche and what you're going to be posting. You don't have to just stick to one niche. I've been trying to expand it because I know y'all get tired of the lifestyle stuff and things like that. So I'm trying to do other things as well. You can do lifestyle, you could do makeup, you could do gaming, you could do makeup. You just got to figure out what it is. Don't be all over the place. Don't go cooking, gaming, fashion, knitting. Don't go everywhere with it. And then a lot of y'all ask me, what's your first video that you should do? Not a Q&A. Cut the Q&As. Nobody cares. No, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm the type of friend that'll keep it a buck with y'all, and I'm the type of YouTuber that's gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Nobody cares about you. So when you do that Q&A, nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's gonna watch it because they don't know you. They don't care enough to know things about you. If I wanted to do a Q&A, it's cool for me because I develop supporters that want to know about me, want to know what's my favorite color, want to know what's my favorite movie. You have to get supporters and people that actually care and love you before you do something like a Q&A. For your first video, you should do something like get ready with me for school, what I want for Christmas. You need to do things that's popping so it can set your channel off like that. So I say do something out the box. Don't stick to a Q&A. Back in the day, back when Jazz and Tay, De'Ara, Ken, Q&As were awesome. Q&As was that girl. But right now, it's not. This generation mindset is different. Another thing that I have for content, if you're making videos or if you're using music that's not yours, give credit to that person because YouTube loves, when I say loves, she loves to copyright you. So make sure you give credits to whoever video or to whoever you got things from. how to get your videos out there. The way I get my videos out there, and I will say I've been doing it for the longest, is my thumbnails. Your thumbnails have to be A1. I'm telling you, don't give me no crap. You need a great thumbnail if you want to get your video out. I just don't know how to express that enough, because y'all wonder why y'all videos not doing good. It's because you're not putting effort to your thumbnail. You might go all out with editing your video, but if that thumbnail don't look like nothing, they're not clicking on it. I could have the greatest thumbnail in the world and my video could be so sorry, but guess what? You still get that extra view because they clicked that video and you still get that money on. So at the end of the day, long as that thumbnail hitting on something, you got a view, you got your money, you got what you need. Lastly, what I have for content is how many times did you post. As a beginner, I'll say post at least 2 to 3 times a week. You really on that grind. When you first start, you need to get yourself up there. So you gotta go there. You gotta take it there. You have to post at least 2 to 3 times a week. Once you get up there a little bit and you got your supporters that are faithfully look at your videos every time you post, you can do like 1 or 2 videos a week. I try to do 2, but if I don't make it to 2, I just post 1. And y'all fully support me. Next, we have editing. Y'all wonder what I use for editing, which is CapCut. It's a free app that's on Apple devices. I don't know about other phones because I don't use other phones, but I know it's on Apple devices. Editing is very important because it can make or break your video. When somebody click that video and it's just boring, they're just not going to want to watch it. To be frankly honest with y'all, I hate editing, but it's just like I know I have to edit in order for y'all to love this content. When you're editing, you need to make sure your video is giving entertaining. You don't just want to just have it rolling the same way the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Add music, add words, add stuff that's popping so they just won't click off and get bored. Because if I'm watching a YouTube video and it's boring me, I trust and believe I'm clicking off. I barely watch YouTube. As a YouTuber, I barely watch YouTube. So when I see something and I don't like it, I click it off. And I think the reason I don't watch YouTube a lot is because I'm very like I'm a critic now. Like I know how a YouTube video, how everything's supposed to be. So if I don't like it, I just click off of it. Okay, thumbnails. Like I told y'all, thumbnails are very, very, very important. It can make or break your videos. For thumbnails, I use Fonto. And I use Canva, and the way that I do those very creative intros, I use Canva also. Canva is that girl. I always say pay that $12.99 a month faithfully before you go somewhere else. My editing and my thumbnails have got so much better since I've been using the Canva layouts, the Canva stickers and stuff. It looks amazing. When you're making your thumbnails, make sure you take pictures of everything. So let's say I'm going to the movies. I'm going to take a picture of my popcorn, my slushie, my seat, the movie. You have to take pictures of everything so you can make sure your thumbnail just hit the spot. Make it look very professional. Make sure it's neat. Make sure it's not everywhere like it's a scavenger hunt so they can see what the title is. No, make sure that title is print bold. If you're going to the movies, day in my life, movies. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure everything is in bold so they know what you're talking about. Next, I got growing your channel. YouTube is really the hardest platform to grow on, and I mean that. Instagram and YouTube, I don't know. Instagram not that hard anymore since they created Reels, but YouTube is literally the hardest platform to grow on. It took me a minute. It took me a year. I was like, golly, when am I gonna go up? Like, God, yeah. Golly, this little 200 views every video ain't gonna do it. Everybody's journey is different. Some people can blow up off their first video. Some people might blow up on their 20th video. It is what it is. That's what the people like. That's what YouTube algorithm do. Don't compare yourself to other YouTubers. Like I said, don't try to be another YouTuber. I see a lot of people copying Quan and biting Quan swag, and it just throws me off. Cause it's like, why are you not being yourself? Why are you not being original? Why? Promote your own self. You are your biggest supporter. I don't care if Sally been your friend for 13 years. You start that YouTube channel and Sally don't repost once, that's not your friend. And you gotta remember, you're your biggest supporter. You have to post your stuff on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You got to promote your YouTube channel. I don't care if you walking outside giving cards to the next person. You gotta do what you gotta do because you want to get your stuff out there. Like I said, it's about dedication. I said this in my last video, but I mean it more than ever now, because when I made this video the first time, I was probably like at 10K, 11K subscribers. But right now, I'm gonna say it right now, and I'm gonna say it. People would not support you until you make it big on YouTube. I'm telling you, y'all, the people that repost me now, I'm like, where were you when I first started? Why wasn't you talking to me when I first started YouTube? Now it's, Romaria, what camera do I get? Romaria, how much you make on YouTube? Romaria, this and the third. I'm so nice to the point that I just tell them, I don't tell them about the money, but I tell them, but it's just like, you were not here when I started. So just be reminded that people will change. You get up there, people will change. But when you start, people will not care about you. They won't. Honestly, they won't. And make trendy and relatable content. Make sure it's something that somebody will want to watch. Don't give me fake. Don't give me I take 5 showers a day. Don't give me fake. Keep up with your growth. Keep up with your growth on YouTube. The apps that I use to keep up with my growth is SubCount, YouTube Studio, and YouTube Tracker. You need those to know, okay, I made 20K this month, or I made 5 subscribers this month. You need to know what you made. You need to keep count. You need to know what you're doing right. If your video blow up because you did a get ready for me for school, come on, give me school content. You have to look at your growth and see what your subscribers like. Next, we're going to get into making money and getting monetized. I have to kind of read this, but you can make a lot of money. Of course, money is a plus when starting YouTube. Don't just do it because of the money. Do it because you actually love making content. You love people watching your content. I didn't start YouTube because of the money. I could have been monetized a year before I started making the money, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I was just like, I'm doing YouTube because I like YouTube. I'm doing YouTube for the fun of it, you know? If you're doing YouTube to make money, here you go. You need I think it's different now. I think you need 100 subscribers, and I forgot what watch hours you need now. Let me go look it up. How many subscribers you need to start making money on YouTube? Because it's different now. I don't think this updated, but last time I checked, because I remember my friend, she was like, I'm finna start YouTube. I'm finna start YouTube. You can make them off 800 subscribers. It's gone now, but you don't even need 1,000 subscribers anymore. You need like 800, and it's probably still 4,000 watch hours. I'm not sure. It's probably less, but you need to get that in 12 months in order to get monetized. If you don't make it in 12 months, the whole thing just start over. You don't make money from YouTube exactly. You make money from Google AdSense. So as a teenager, we need our parents and stuff information in order to get money off YouTube. If you don't have a guardian that's willing to do that, you might not be able to make your money on YouTube. So you make your money really from ads. From people watching your ads. You don't make money from people actually watching the video. So if they skipping your ads every trip, I don't know. We just gonna be broke that month, I guess. Make sure everything in your video is copyright free, because if it's not copyright free, YouTube will not pay you. They will not pay you at all. Okay, that's all I got for money. Now we're going to get into sponsorships. When it comes to sponsorships, you want to make sure you have a business email. On the screen, that's my business email. That's how companies reach out to you. Since I'm like a YouTuber that's, you know, slowly getting up there, companies reach out to me. But when you're a beginner, you can sometimes reach out to a company that you want to promote. How do you attract sponsors? A lot of companies watch your videos to see if your video fits their product. Like for me, if I do like a hair video, a lot of hair companies will reach out to me for me to promote their hair. Or if I do fashion, they'll reach out to me because they know I know how to dress. So they'll make me do a haul or something like that. You can also reach out to companies yourself. Sponsors will either pay you or just send you stuff to promote. Sometimes I don't get paid from a promotion, and sometimes I just promote it. And then I know you start to think, should I charge for this? Because sometimes they'll just give it to you just to promote. Sometimes you don't have to charge a company. But when you get up there, make sure you charge, because a lot of companies will try to low blow you. Up the prices as you grow. That's all I'm going to say. Up the prices as you grow. That's all what I have to say. So let me go to my questions that y'all asked. Okay, a good first camera. I told y'all the G7X Mark II. This is a great first camera. How to make good content so people can keep watching. Your editing, like I told y'all, make sure that your editing is EN top tier, because people will watch. How to edit vlogs, thumbnails, etc. I use CapCut to edit. I use Canva and Fonto to make my thumbnails. How do you know what to talk about / do when it comes to doing a YouTube video? I just talk about my life. I just talk about whatever comes to Romaria head, literally. How to promote yourself. When it comes to promotion, I'll say make sure you have a TikTok, an Instagram, and an Instagram files or Instagram spam page, so you can post all your content on there. Because I told y'all, on Instagram, Reels be blowing up. How to not make repetitive videos. That's a great question, because I think I make a lot of repetitive videos. I'll say sometimes repetitive videos are okay. Sometimes they're not. Like, let's say I do a 6 a.m. school morning routine. Don't do it every day. Like, you could probably do a morning routine every couple months. But I feel like vlogs never get repetitive because you're always doing something different. Unless you're doing the same thing each vlog. I never saw that happen before. But if that's what you're doing, yikes. How to stand out from everybody else? Be yourself. Most definitely be yourself. That's the only way you can stand out from the next YouTuber that's posting. I'm not trying to like go over what I said. How much I make. I would just say how much I make depends on how much I post. I'm gonna keep it like that. What videos get more views and likes? Trendy videos. Christmas, post Christmas content. Back to school, post back to school content. Valentine's, post Valentine content. Halloween, post Halloween content. That's all I got to say about that. Do YouTube pay good? It pay good. It pay amazing. For me, as a teenager, it pays good. For me not having to pay no bills or nothing like that, it pays great. It pays great. How do you keep up, like, mentally? This is a great question, because I said in my vlogs one time, sometimes you're not mentally okay to make videos. A break is okay. When I'm not mentally okay, you will see I'll take a 2-week break from YouTube. Nothing really over a month. I'll try to take a 2-week break so I can make sure I'm mentally okay. Because when it comes to doing school and YouTube, it's a lot. But you got to think about it. It's a lot for somebody that go to school and has a job. Last question. How old do you think you should be? That's a great question to sum up the end of this video. We are the new generation of YouTubers. You can start a YouTube channel at 1. Let's go. Get to the money. I don't care. You can start a YouTube channel at anti-age. That's exactly why I made this video, so I can give you teenagers some motivation to start. Stop waiting on somebody to tell you to start. Start because you want to do it. Like, I'm trying to have a whole group of us just going up, making money off content. That's what I love to see. So, look, thrive at a young age. That's what everybody else doing. If y'all have any more questions, make sure y'all DM me. I'm most likely to answer. Depends on how many DMs it is. I hope this video gave y'all so much motivation to start. I hope all of you guys start like today. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.